Target, bro. My favorite thing to do at Target.
Yodie, gang.
I hope everyone's having a good ass day. I'm having a good ass day. The vibes are great, bro. I think we just filmed a goddamn banger, bro. I think we just filmed a goddamn banger. Hey, thank you guys for watching my new video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys give this video a like, comment down below. In this video, I smoked on sunset. Fucking having a good ass day. I'm having Dizzy distillate pod, you feel me? Not live resin, I smoked the goddamn distillate one, you feel me? And it was good. It was a sativa orange sunset. That bitch is orange flavor. It's sativa and it's fire, bro. I fuck with it. I'm lit than a hoe. I only took 4 goddamn blinkers in this Target, bro. My favorite thing to do at Target. I hope everyone's having a good day. Make sure you guys follow me on all my socials at the top. Come in. Yo, gang. You feel me? You guys believe it. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Peace, guys. I'm out. What is good, Yodie fam? Damien Luck back with another banger. I am the original Fulcrum. Fulcrum, come in. Yodie gang, you feel me? I hope everyone's having a good day. Yo, I'm literally coming back to you guys with another freaking banger today, you feel me? Today, we got the homemade tacos mukbang, you feel me? I gotta make this shit, you feel me? I still haven't made this shit. I'm gonna make nachos and some vegan tacos, you feel me? It's pretty simple to make. I don't think I'm gonna go through the process of how I make it. But yeah, I'll kind of show you I'll show you some of the steps, you feel me? But hey, make sure you guys give this video a like, comment down below, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Follow me on all my socials at the top. Yeah, you feel me? Yo, I'm gonna make this shit right now. I'm hungry as hell type shit. I use this one for my taco filling type shit. This shit's gas. I tried it yesterday for the first time and I'm fire, bro. The Yodie gang's having a good ass day, you feel me? I've filmed multiple videos today type shit, you know? I've just been lit this weekend, bro. I've been lit this weekend. Oh shit, that was hell. So, you guys might be wondering, how is this vegan? This is, it's rich flavored blend of tofu crumbles, vegetables, cauliflower, rice, and beans. Bro, I'm telling you, this shit is fire. There's one thing I need to tell you guys. Come in. Yo, gang.
That's a great question.
Freaking tacos right here. Sheesh. And this shit is about done right here. I'm still waiting for the nachos to melt completely. But I'm probably just gonna tap in with you guys when everything's done, you feel me? So, yeah. I just created the food. We got the nachos right here. That should look crazy. Tacos right there. That should look crazy. Hey, but shout out to the Yodie family. I'm hella hungry. I'm ready to get in and eat this food. You know me? What do I got in this bag? This Dizzy live resin half-gram pod. Fully charged battery. This one is the ice cream mix, bro. I don't think I've ever tried this one, so I gotta bust this one open. That's brand new. I haven't even opened this shit yet. Make sure you guys like the video. We got a banger of homemade mukbang. I haven't made a video like that, bro. This is my first videos I don't really make type shit. Ice cream mix, fresh charged battery. Damn, that one got a good flavor to it. Without further ado, I'm gonna take my first bite.
Would you guys rather buy one car or like 1,000 cases?
Yo, Yodie gang. The nachos are hitting.
16 prostitutes.
Hold on. Nah, this is gas.
Good job, buddy.
Bro, I showed the technique, you feel me? You gotta get the aluminum foil, and then you wet both sides with the fried oil type shit. And then you put the aluminum foil in the middle, and then you fold it up and fry it like that, you feel me? And then it turns out like this. I feel like this is a better example. I feel like that's a perfect shell right there. I'm gonna take my first bite. Cheers, my friends.
Russian. Calm down.
You have to put cilantro in there too. Cilantro, avocado, bro. This shit tastes so good. And like the beans I put in there, it's got corn, it's got cauliflower, it's got beans, it's got rice, and it's got like tofu crumble and shit. This shit is so fire, bro. And then I had the chili powder, that shit tastes crazy. I really love making these mukbang videos, my friends. I want to film more, but like...
Ninja! Oh my god, I'm fucking so bad. Oh my lord. Lord in the sky. That shit smack for sure. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck was that bullshit?
As you can see, on the nachos, the shit that couldn't make it into tacos. Because I stuffed these tacos with crumble, and I stuffed I put it on the nachos, but that's what I intended to do. That shit's fire, bro. This shit is so fire, bro. You feel me? I can make music, I can make videos, gourmet. This is literally gourmet. Bro,
That was bad. That was my fault.
maybe $30 for both of these items. Especially with today's prices, bro. For real. $15 for this dish. Absolutely going crazy. Look at this piece right here. This one's going crazy. So like I said, it's June 25th, 5:41. Yo, shit. I forgot I got a video premiere in 4 minutes. I got a video premiere tonight at 5:45, bro. I can forgot about that shit.
Everyone go mid. Mid.
Yo, this is so freaking fire, bro. This shit is mad, bro.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scares here. Now our first story for today comes from the YouTuber known as Magnates Media. This guy is huge on YouTube, he has nearly 1 million subscribers, and his channel is about to be terminated. That's right, he just tweeted out saying that he got a notification that his channel is about to get taken down. Like, it will get taken down soon. Magnates Media tweeted this out. He says a YouTuber called Business Casual, or Alex Edson, has filed 3 copyright strikes against my channel, claiming that I have used a couple seconds of similar footage. These 3 strikes mean I received an email from YouTube saying in a few days my channel is going to be deleted. This means all my videos, the channel I've spent years building, and my entire livelihood is now at risk of being taken away. Now the footage that this YouTuber, Business Casual, or Alex allegedly actually took down was just a couple of seconds of parallax animation that was in his video. Okay, it was a couple of seconds, but apparently these were public images that were heavily edited by his own editor. So this sounds absolutely ridiculous. And I have people coming out and saying that this YouTuber has done this before, and that he's taken down others' videos. So now there's been many YouTubers calling this out, and people have just been outraged at this whole situation. Okay, so the next story we have for today comes from the big Misfits boxing event between YouTubers that took place just today, okay? And this was a huge event. You had names like KSI and Deji who fought in this, but this whole event was very interesting from the start. Actually, one of the fights took place between 2 different YouTubers who were around 400 pounds each, Wings of Redemption and Boogie 298. And before these 2 YouTubers fought, Yodie went in the ring to sing the national anthem, and it was pretty interesting. Just watch this.
Oh, the Ramblers we want, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular.
So a lot of people actually wanted to see this fight between Boogie and Wings. Both these guys have been in controversy before,
Good luck, have fun.
and they both are around 400 pounds. So it was a very, very interesting fight. And many people didn't even know if they were going to take this seriously, but they did, and they really did go in the ring to fight, which was absolutely incredible. Well, out of both of them, Wings definitely looked more prepared. And in the second round, Wings ended up winning. He won by a TKO. Obviously, Boogie just could not take any more of this. Boogie tweeted out saying, "Credit where it's due, Wings of Redemption bested me. I am so proud of him. He's truly getting his redemption, and I'm glad to be a part of it. He was more prepared tonight, but I ain't done getting better. See you soon, Yodie. So both these guys were very mature and respectful after their fights, and that was in one of the undercard fights. But another very interesting fight that happened during this event was between Yodie and Swarm. Now I'm sure many of you have heard of Swarms before. This was the guy who fought KSI on last second notice when someone dropped out of KSI's fight, and he ended up losing to KSI. There were a lot of people that were supporting him, and they wanted to see him do well in this boxing stuff. Well, he fought Yodie during his Misfits event, and it turns out Yodie's gotten good. There were a ton of people that were pointing out how good Yodie looked and how much he's improved. They could not believe that Yodie actually is doing this well right now, and he ended up winning by unanimous decision after the 4th round. And there's been a ton of people congratulating Yodie on yet another win. It looks like Yodie is making a huge comeback in the YouTube boxing scene. So now moving on to the main fight of this event. This was between KSI and the pro boxer Joe Fournier. Now Fournier has a record of being 9-0, so this was supposed to be a very hyped up fight, and people weren't sure who really was going to win here. I mean, obviously a lot of people were excited for KSI, but it looks like KSI knocked down Fournier on the 2nd round, okay, and he ended up winning. So a lot of people are happy for KSI, but the issue here is that it looked like KSI had elbowed Fournier to knock him out. And a lot of people noticed this, and now you have people calling for a no contest for this fight and for them to fight again in the future. You also have some of KSI's haters calling for disqualification.
I thought I was getting up slowly because I thought they counted because it was a clear. I felt the elbow. I saw the punch go past my face and it hit me with elbows.
What punch was it exactly? Was it left foot, right hand?
Right hand goes past and it hits me. They have it all. It's gone viral. It's everywhere. I felt bone. My elbow was either a headbutt or an elbow. I saw the fist was here.
I know you basically just saw him during the result. Do you think it's right to run it back in the end result there?
Of course you got to run it back. That's like he should be disqualified. That should go down as a loss.
So there are very mixed opinions on the decision for this fight, but if you did actually watch the fight, KSI didn't look like he was going to win. Like, it looked like he was going to win in the first place, but you can obviously judge this for yourself. Does it look like KSI had elbowed him? Because that's what a lot of people were saying over Twitter, and it was actually a pretty big deal. And the event organizers will probably give us an update in the next few days on if the decision is going to stick or if something else is going to happen. And the next story we have for you guys today comes from PewDiePie. So PewDiePie got banned off of Twitch. That's right, his entire Twitch channel got banned. Now, for those who don't know, PewDiePie playing an infinite loop of PewDiePie videos, okay? But here's the catch. Apparently, Twitch bought the rights to play his videos and handpick them. So he gets banned after Twitch bought the rights and handpicked the videos to play on his own channel. And PewDiePie's good friend, the huge YouTuber Cinnamon Toast Ken, tweeted about this the other day, and people are now just baffled that Twitch apparently handpicked videos and then still banned the channel that they picked the videos for. It makes no sense. Now our next story for today comes from YouTube. So it looks like YouTube is experimenting with a block for ad block plugins. And what some viewers have already noticed is that when they click on videos with an ad blocker, they actually get this pop-up. It says it looks like you need to use an ad blocker, and ads allow YouTube to stay free for billions of users worldwide. You can also get ad-free with YouTube Premium, and creators can still get paid for your subscription. Now there are some creators making jokes saying that they're going to make a lot more money, but there also are other creators saying that using podcast ads, that this is going to be a horrible change. Now the next topic of today's video comes from the YouTuber Avocado. So at this point you probably know who Nick is. He is a very well-known YouTuber, and he has been in a lot of controversy, especially because people feel like there's an issue with videos and the kind of content he posts, because people felt like he was making himself very healthy with these mukbang videos, okay? So there's been a lot of videos criticizing him, saying that he should not be posting all this content if it could be making him unhealthy, but it looks like this guy is actually losing weight now. Like, he really has lost apparently 89 pounds. He made a video recently where he talked about his weight loss here, and you can tell he looks a lot happier.
I am tired, I'm exhausted, I am happy though. This was great.
So this is incredible news. You have the entire YouTube community cheering him on right now, and many fans are encouraging him to keep going with this. So what we're going to cover next really isn't new. We hear this every time Mr. Beast uploads a video now, but Mr. Beast posted a video recently, and he actually helped 1,000 deaf people hear for the first time, okay? Pretty incredible stuff, and obviously they put a ton of money into this video. Apparently it was millions of dollars, but this video has garnered some controversy. Apparently there were even deaf people calling this out. And there were different communities that got upset over this, but one thing that people were calling out about this is that they noticed that the thumbnail thumbnail changed 3 different times. So apparently Mr. Beast's team changed the thumbnail to a whole different kid eventually. Maybe this is because the views were lower, so they changed the thumbnail again until it fit something they thought could get more viewership. But another thing that people are very upset with Mr. Beast for is that he reportedly bought a whole neighborhood for his staff to live in. That's right. He has bought his own little town, his own little neighborhood for him and his staff. Now, what makes this interesting is Mr. Beast himself doesn't live in a huge house. He lives in a very normal house, but for some reason, he is now actually buying out a whole neighborhood of someone else's houses for his staff to live in. To be honest, it sounds like a pretty sweet deal to be working for Mr. Beast, but at the same time, there are people that are very upset with him for this. And people are saying this is just creepy because it's kind of like a company town. There are people saying that this could be wrong in many different ways, but Mr. Beast has pushed back against this, and he says he's just trying to be nice for people. Now, our next story for today comes from the YouTuber known as Hutch. Now, Hutch was one of the original top gaming YouTubers on the platform. So Hutch himself was recently unparted on YouTube. That's right, YouTube unparted his channel, and this is because YouTube claimed that he had invalid traffic going toward his channel. Now keep in mind, he's had his channel for 15 years, he has a huge channel, and he says that he would not have risked his channel he's put much effort into. But after Hutch has tried to fight back against this, YouTube took him down, and they have actually upheld his suspension. So he's no longer partnered on YouTube, he no longer is able to make money off YouTube ads, and obviously there are many YouTubers who are upset with this, and apparently there are other gaming YouTubers who are also dealing with their channels being partnered recently as well for this exact same reason. And the final story for our video today comes from the YouTuber known as iDubbbz. Now iDubbbz recently tried to address the Froggy Fresh situation that happened a couple weeks ago. For those who don't know, there was another Creator Clash event that took place. It was a big boxing event for charity, and one YouTuber was Froggy Fresh was supposed to actually fight in this event, but iDubbbz kicked him out, and apparently this is because Froggy Fresh was actually associating himself with Sam Hyde. Now, Sam Hyde is another well-known YouTuber, and he's been in controversy with iDubbbz before, and iDubbbz very much dislikes Sam Hyde, and he says that Sam has been very disrespectful towards him and his wife.
Because he knows why he was kicked from the card. The one indication I gave him was Sam Hyde, and I wasn't unclear about that. Anyone who's mentioning the fact that Harley trained with Sam Hyde the year previous, that was before Sam was saying this about my wife.
I don't think so, Anissa. Good Anissa. What an ugly piece of shit. What? Look how clean she is. Oh, nice jack-o'-lantern teeth. I can't wait to see what she looks like when she's 32. Her teeth look like a pumpkin head. Like
This is the Anissa Joma hole stretcher. I'm sending this to Anissa's OnlyFans. It goes directly to charity.
yeah, but everybody hates him when his wife's a slut.
So yeah, now that this guy is on the daily insulting my wife, I think it's pretty fair to, not want to associate with him in any way. We did ban Sam from the first event, so it's not as if he's confused about where he stands in all of this. I don't like him, and Froggy knows that. Froggy knows that. Of course, that's why he was banned. None of this is like news to Froggy. Froggy knew all of this going into.
So the feedback on this has been very mixed. There are fans that are supporting iDubbbz, but there also are a lot of people who are upset with him because they feel like Froggy Fresh should have been able to take part in that event. And Froggy has been consistently trying to defend himself about this whole situation over his Twitter because he just feels like he's being wrong right now. And that's it for our video today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a thumbs up. And I'll see you later. Peace.
Have you ever seen someone so out of touch with reality that you have to ask yourself if they're even living on the same planet? The New York Times just dropped this glowing profile about none other than convicted fraud Elizabeth Holmes, and at this point, I'm not even sure if we're living in the same universe. Hi, I'm a random person on the internet. You're a random person on the internet. And together, we're here to talk about Elizabeth Holmes. Now, I feel like Elizabeth's fall from world-changing billionaire CEO to convicted white-collar criminal has been happening in the public eye for years now. Between the 2018 book, the 2019 documentary, the 2019 podcast, or even the 2022 TV adaptation of the 2019 podcast, there's literally no telling how many people are familiar with her unethical actions and criminal fraud charges, which resulted in an 11-year jail sentence that she has not yet started. Now, even though the world has been fascinated with her story, Elizabeth herself has laid relatively low this whole time. but I guess she had to change her heart because the New York Times just published her first interview since 2016, and it is terrible. Since Elizabeth's rebrand into Liz is obviously just a desperate attempt to avoid her jail time by rewriting history, we'll revisit the actual key details involved in her case before getting into the article. So, even if you're not 100% familiar, I've got you covered. Now, this is just a quick video about something I love talking about, but I'm always working on much bigger deep dive videos, like my last one, about Internet Menace Andrew Tate. So if you're ever looking for something much longer to watch, you should definitely check that one out. If you've already checked that one out and you're wondering about the next one, then the good news is, I've already started it. I won't tell you who it's about just yet, but I will tell you how you could possibly get a shout out in the next video, so stay tuned until the end of this one. Anyway, before we get started, let's take a quick look at today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Grammarly. You know what? Let's talk about AI for a second. It helps a lot with communication, but it's still really important to make sure that everything I write still feels true to myself. And that's where Grammarly Go comes in. Grammarly Go provides generative AI communication assistance that is personal, so it helps you not only become productive, but stay creatively authentic while doing so. I'll show you 3 ways I use Grammarly Go right now. So first off, I click Set Voice, which lets me personalize the tone and also style that I'm going. Grammarly Go helps me create communication that naturally. But the very next, into the video, I'm not going to go super in-depth into Elizabeth Holmes' whole backstory because, like I said, we've already been doing that for years. So instead, we'll just review the main points. In 2013, medtech company Theranos announced a partnership with drugstore chain Walgreens, in which Walgreens planned to put Theranos' revolutionary new blood testing machines in locations all over the United States. Theranos had been operating under the radar up until this point, but it had already generated tens of millions of dollars in venture capital funding in the previous years. And the face behind these mysterious testing machines and massive Walgreens deals was one Elizabeth Holmes.
It's about technology, it's about people, it's about the conviction and dedication that an entrepreneur has in going into it to make something work.
Now, Elizabeth was already pretty successful at this point, at least financially, but the very next year, she and Theranos were about to become household names. In 2014, Theranos' valuation soared into the billions, and Elizabeth Holmes was the world's youngest self-made billionaire at only 30 years old. But Elizabeth wasn't just here for the money. She was here to change the world. See, Theranos' revolutionary new blood testing machine was called the Edison, and according to Elizabeth, it could run over 200 tests on a single drop of blood. No needles required. If her claims were true, this would have been a revolution for not just medical science, but accessibility as well.
If you understand that early that you're at risk, there's a lot more that you can do about it. And we'd like to see a world in which every person gets access to this type of basic testing.
At this point, Elizabeth Holmes was on the Forbes list, she was being called the next Steve Jobs, and she basically became the poster child for breaking the glass ceiling in Silicon Valley. Everybody loved Elizabeth Holmes, but there's one little problem. In 2015, the Wall Street Journal dropped a scathing and detailed expose which showed that Theranos' entire premise hinged on a lie. The Edison machine didn't actually work. In fact, it gave out inaccurate blood test results. But if that's not bad enough, the article claimed that Theranos was fully aware of this. Instead of just delaying everything until they got the Edison machines to work, Theranos made it seem like they had it all under control by using existing blood testing devices from other companies and passing it off as their own. Overnight, Elizabeth went from the pedestal to the hot seat, but she claimed that this was all just some elaborate plot to take her down.
This is what happens when you work to change things, and first they think you're crazy, then they fight you, and then all of a sudden you change the world.
So what was the truth? If Elizabeth was right, then why was this condemnatory information coming directly from whistleblowers from within Theranos? But if the Wall Street Journal was right, then surely there would be some sort of official consequences, right? Well, it was 2016, and yeah, the official consequences had officially begun. After a visit to a Theranos lab revealed a bunch of faulty equipment and bad practices, the United States federal agency CMS banned Theranos from owning or even being involved with any blood testing services for 2 full years. Theranos was shaping up to be a massive disaster in every possible way. Now, while it was easy for Elizabeth Holmes to push back against the Wall Street Journal, arguing with United States health regulators was obviously not going to be a good look. So all of a sudden, instead of defensive, she was
devastated that we did not catch and fix these issues faster.
One thing I want to highlight is that Elizabeth's actions were extremely dangerous. CMS said that the Theranos laboratory was being run so poorly that it posed a, quote, immediate jeopardy to patient health and safety. Elizabeth Holmes was knowingly endangering people who could have had serious health issues just so she could convince investors that her magical blood machines were worth billions. Of course, because America is an extremely normal country, the consequences for playing with the health and safety of innocent everyday people were nothing compared to the consequences for misleading investors that backed Theranos. The United States government agency that handles market manipulation is called the SEC, and they went after Elizabeth even harder than CMS. In 2017, the SEC launched a deposition where Elizabeth was grilled extensively about her involvement with Theranos. The deposition was long and frustrating, but it definitely made one thing clear. Elizabeth Holmes was not innocent.
I signed many of the Walgreens agreements. I don't know if I signed all of them. And yes, I mean, I'm the CEO of ultimate decision for the company.
And then, at this point, she kind of just disappeared from the public eye. In 2018, both she and Theranos' COO, Sunny Balwani, were charged with multiple counts of criminal fraud. Her trial was delayed multiple times due to COVID-19 and then a pregnancy. But in 2022, she was finally found guilty and later sentenced to over 11 years in prison, which she'll begin serving at a currently undetermined date. The entire time this was happening, she made no media statements at all. No media statements, that is, until literally earlier this week when the New York Times published their now infamous interview with her. So now that we have the facts about Theranos and Elizabeth's actions, I say it's time to give this article a read. Liz Holmes wants you to forget about Elizabeth. The black turtlenecks are gone, so is the voice. As the convicted Theranos founder awaits prison, she's adopted a new persona. Alright, so it seems like Elizabeth is doing a bit of image rehab here, and very conveniently timed considering her impending incarceration. Elizabeth Holmes blends in with the other moms here in a bucket hat and sunglasses, her newborn strapped to her chest, and sweet and baby Yoda. So the outfit shows that she and Elizabeth are at the zoo having a conversation about her imminent prison time. You know, just like all the other moms. In case you're wondering, Miss Holmes speaks in a soft, slightly low, but totally unremarkable voice. No hint of the throaty contralto she used while running her now defunct blood testing startup Theranos. You know what? I actually was wondering about that. Honestly, even before people realized she was fraud, it was still super obvious that she was speaking in a very unnatural, forced manner. Like, there's having a deep voice, and then there's whatever this is.
There should be questions. And to me, that's a sign that you've actually done something that is transformative.
So it's interesting to see that she's being at least slightly less fictional. Let's see if that applies to her narrative about Theranos. I made so many mistakes, and there was so much I didn't know and understand. And I feel like when you do it wrong, it's like you really internalize it in a deep way. Miss Holmes said as we stopped to look at a hissing anecdote. I feel like the word mistake is doing a lot of the heavy lifting in that sentence. Like, there's a huge difference between a mistake that you make because you didn't know better at the time, or a mistake that you make where you deliberately choose to
I just lied to you. I just lied to you.
That it is wrong, dangerous, and...
Fulcrum, out!
and illegal. Yes, everybody makes mistakes. Heck, one might even say everybody has those days. But I think it's safe to say that not everybody commits wire fraud, jeopardizing the health and safety of innocent patients. How would you spend your time if you didn't know how much time you had left? Miss Holmes said, her impending prison report date top of mind. Perhaps even more so given that we were surrounded by animals behind bars. Not the 2014 Tumblr energy. How would you spend your time? Bro, this is not the fault in our stars. The fault was in your defective blood testing machines. Also, why is the author comparing her to the zoo animals? In fact, why are they having this conversation at a zoo in the first place? I feel like I'm going to leave this article with more questions than answers at this point. Anyway, the topic of the conversation switches from Elizabeth's prison sentence to her persona. I tell her that I heard Jennifer Lawrence had pulled out of portraying her in a movie. She replied, almost reflectively, "They're not playing me. They're playing a character I created." You know, unlike most times when people pull the "I was just playing a character" card, I actually believe Elizabeth in this case. Everything about the way she presented herself in the Theranos case was just so glaringly fake. It's almost like she was some sort of misplaced character actor. So she goes on to explain why she did this, saying, I believed it would be how I would be good at business and taken seriously and not taken as a goofball.
Oh my lord, I'm so bad at this game.
She goes on to say, maybe people picked up on that not being authentic since it wasn't. Now, I understand the reasoning here, because in our society, women do have to work harder to be taken seriously, especially in a male-dominated field like Silicon Valley. But the issue here is that regardless of how she presented herself, she did not, in fact, have good technical ideas. Theranos' entire premise was just a pipe dream. Anyway, the author wraps up the zoo encounter and gives a recap of Elizabeth's actions at Theranos and the resulting trial and sentence, including this great quote from her lawyer, by the way. Lance Wade, a lawyer for Miss Holmes, said that his client made mistakes, but mistakes are not crimes. But, like, they can be. This logic is so ridiculous because it basically excludes every single crime in the entire world. Like, yeah, I kidnapped your dog or whatever, but I now see that as a mistake. So, was it really illegal? But yeah, we already know the series of unfortunate events that led up to the big jail date. But what this article shares that we didn't know before was exactly what Elizabeth is doing as she waits. They were counting down the days until April 27th, when she had been required to report to federal prison camp in Bryan, Texas for over 11 years. The author then describes what Elizabeth was doing, from ordering takeout to singing along with music at a breakfast place to going for a walk on the beach with her partner Billy Evans and her dog Teddy. On the second day we spent together, Mr. Evans asked me what the most surprising part of spending so much time with Miss Holmes was. I told him it's that I didn't expect her to be so normal. Now, I think this is an understandable reaction because, in fairness, I wouldn't expect Elizabeth Holmes to be very normal either. But where this writer really started to lose me was where she starts trying to paint this really complex other side of Elizabeth that we never got to see. I realized that I was essentially writing a story about two different people. There was Elizabeth, celebrated in the media as a rock star inventor whose brilliance dazzled illustrious rich men and whose criminal trial captivated the world. Then there is Liz, as Mr. Evans and her friends call her, the mom of two who, for the past year, has been volunteering for a rape crisis hotline, who can't stomach R-rated movies, and who rushed after me one afternoon with a paper towel to wipe a mix of sand and her dog's slobber off my shoe. So I think there's two main issues here. Number one, these are not two different people that you're writing about. This is the same person who did all of these actions. Something as small as wiping off someone's shoe, or even genuinely great things like volunteering for a crisis hotline. These are great areas for Elizabeth to be focusing her energy on. And so it's nice to see that, I guess. But this whole, hey look guys, she has human decency angle would only work if she were to admit and acknowledge that her actions in the past were completely and utterly indecent. And up until this point in the article, I haven't seen any of that at all. The second thing is, how are we even supposed to believe that this is the real Elizabeth in the first place when she admitted in this interview that the previous iteration of her was just a complete fraud? But this is actually a question that the reporter had as well. So how could I be sure that Liz wasn't another character that Miss Holmes had created? I was admittedly swept up in Liz as an authentic and sympathetic person. She's gentle and charismatic in a quiet way. So in order to get to the bottom of this, the reporter talked to people in Elizabeth's life to see if they were buying into Liz as well. I worked my way through a list of Miss Holmes' friends, family, and longtime supporters whom she and Miss Evans suggested I speak to. One of these friends said Miss Holmes had genuine intentions at Theranos and didn't deserve a lengthy prison sentence. Then this person requested anonymity to caution me not to believe everything Miss Holmes says. I guess when you're a fake person, you wind up attracting fake friends. Who would have thought? If the people who actually know Elizabeth personally aren't even falling for Liz, then I have no idea why this article seems to think that we're going to. I tried to ask Miss Holmes this directly. How do I believe you when you've been convicted of basically lying? Wait, why is basically... She lied, but how could I ask someone who was nursing her 11-day-old baby on a white sofa 2 feet away if she was actually conning me? And speaking of the baby, the article goes on to explain that a lot of people think Elizabeth is just using her kids as a get-out-of-jail-free card. Ms. Holmes' defense team partly cited her 2 very young children and arguing that she should remain free while appealing her fraud conviction. A Daily Mail headline referred to the baby as a last-ditch bid for a new trial. Now, I obviously can't say whether or not someone had an entire family just so people would feel sorry for them and not send them to jail. But the fact that her legal defense team literally did try to use her kids as a reason for why she should be free right now says a lot, regardless of what her intentions were. It all just feels very convenient. But according to Elizabeth, she and Billy didn't even think she was going to go to jail when they decided to have kids. She fell in love with Mr. Evans in 2017. They did not anticipate that she would be indicted. They did not anticipate that she would be sentenced to 11 years. They always wanted a big family. I don't know what's worse, if this is a blatant lie since it was obvious to anyone with a brain that she would wind up facing jail time over this, or if she's actually being honest and she genuinely thought that she was going to get away with what she did. But yeah, according to Elizabeth, this was all just the power of love. Finding your person in the middle of all of this and experiencing that love when you're going through hell is the most beautiful thing I've ever experienced. I'm really glad that she was able to turn her crumbling empire built on lies into a beautiful experience. If only the experience was as beautiful for all the people who worked at Theranos and wound up losing their job because you decided to burn the company down by lying to everyone for years. Anyway, speaking of Theranos employees, Elizabeth goes on to claim that Sonny Balwani, aka the other person who caught criminal fraud charges over this, was not only abusive and controlling, but that he was actually the one behind the homesification. She said that Mr. Balwani forced her to stop talking to her family and Stanford friends, and pressured her to adopt the black turtleneck red lipstick persona. Now, there's absolutely no doubt that Sonny Balwani is a horrible person as well, but the idea that he's the one who turned Elizabeth Holmes into Elizabeth Holmes is such a cop-out that even the author checks her on that one. I asked Ms. Holmes to clarify what she meant. As CEO, wasn't she in charge? She said that Mr. Balwani did not control her every interaction or statement at Theranos, but she, quote, deferred to him in the areas he oversaw because I believed he knew better than I did, and those areas included the problematic clinical lab. So now her story is that the devastating lab visit that wound up getting Theranos banned from blood testing wasn't even her fault. Great to know. Again, what good is this just a harmless mom act when she can't even acknowledge the extensive harm that she did in her years at Theranos? Anyway, the author realized she wasn't going to get any more accountability out of Elizabeth here, so the topic changes to the enchanting love story of how Lizzie met Billy. While her entire legacy was falling apart, she was falling in love. They went to parties together, they went to the Burning Man festival, they went on a cross-country road trip. Even though that period was a crisis, and Theranos was my life and like my child, I gave everything I had to it, she said. After it was gone, I also became free. Well, I hope she enjoyed the freedom while it lasted. But of course, lest we think Elizabeth was having too much fun, the author tries to paint a picture of how hard it's been for her after Theranos, since people would always recognize her, and then she and her partner would have to move. However, it tells me that the fact that her boyfriend came from a wealthy family and was pretty much loaded probably made it a lot easier for them to move around nonstop. Mr. Evans took a few calls for work while I was visiting. I asked what he does. A lot of different stuff. Investing, starting companies, he replied, without elaborating. With the absolute lack of substance in that answer, this man should have been a PR spokesperson for Theranos. They then mentioned Billy's father, who has the deranged take that people are more critical of Elizabeth Holmes than they are of literal terrorism. By Billy's father, William L. Evans Talley, there are over 67.6 million web results on Miss Holmes, all of them negative, compared with 21 million results, many of which are positive for Osama bin Laden. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to formulate a response to that. Elizabeth's own father has a similar stance as well, that people are being overly critical. Everybody got on the train that Elizabeth...
I love you. Suey! Gosh darn it. Let's ride together in the night.
That would be a scratch.
That will be a scrape.
I'm in love with you guys. I'm not gonna lie.
I love me too.
I love you too. Suey!
Elizabeth was evil, and it was great copy, and they took it and ran with it. Miss Holmes said, yeah, but like everyone was right though. It's not like this was just some small thing that people blew out of proportion. Elizabeth Holmes was a billionaire who exploited people less fortunate than her, aka literally everyone. That is pretty much the textbook definition of being evil. But if that was not bad enough, Elizabeth and her supporters actually go on to claim that all of this happened not because she was this evil, fraudulent billionaire, but because she is a woman. Miss Holmes' defenders, stretching back to childhood, said in letters to the court and in conversations with me, the feverish coverage of Miss Holmes' downfall felt like a witch trial, less rooted in what actually happened at Theranos and more of a message to ambitious women everywhere. Don't girl boss too close to the sun, or this could happen to you. Once again, Elizabeth is trying to twist the very real issues of sexism and misogyny into this contrived fantasy that will magically excuse her actions. In reality, Elizabeth Holmes made things far worse for women in the field. Because now, if a woman has a startup, she's going to have to beat the Theranos allegations before she can get any sort of funding. But even at that still was not the most delusional thing she said in this interview. By far, the worst, most delusional take in this entire article comes when the author asks what would have happened if people weren't motivated to take her down just because of her success as a woman. What does she think would have happened if she hadn't garnered so much early attention as the second coming of Silicon Valley? Miss Holmes does not blink. We would have seen through our vision. After all these years, after the deposition and the trial and the sentence, Elizabeth Holmes wants us to believe that Theranos would have actually been a viable company. And if that's not bad enough, this article is trying to convince us that Elizabeth actually believes this herself. When Miss Holmes uses the messianic vernacular of tech, I get the sense that she truly believes that she could have. And in fact, she still could change the world. And she doesn't much care if we believe her or not. In fact, the article literally just starts defending her at the end without even trying to hide it. She didn't seem like a hero or a villain. She seemed like most people, somewhere in between. I'm running out of ways to say this, but most people did not scam their way onto the Forbes list by endangering innocent patients. Sure, this article successfully presents Elizabeth as a mother or a partner, but it doesn't successfully present her as being a better person now because it's really obvious that she's not. Over the course of this 5,000-word article, Elizabeth Holmes does not use the word sorry even once. There's not a shred of remorse here. In fact, the only thing Elizabeth actually expresses any sort of sadness over in this entire interview is the loss of her company. No matter how you look at it, Elizabeth is a lot closer to villain than most people are even capable of becoming. As Miss Holmes broke down thinking about what her children would be like in 11 years, I kept going back to her central promise at Theranos. The technology that she invented would, in her words, create a world in which no one ever has to say goodbye too soon. And there she was, preparing to do just that. And there we have it. The article ends by trying to frame Elizabeth Holmes as being just as much of a sympathetic victim as the people she was endangering at Theranos. Literally, what did I just read? So that's the story of how Elizabeth Holmes and the New York Times tried to start a redemption arc that was even more forced than the voice she used to use when she worked at Theranos. But oh man, did it backfire. Because the New York Times is so big, this article reached quite a few eyes, and those eyes did not like what they were seeing. From the moment this article dropped, people were being very vocal online about the fact that they were not buying into Elizabeth Holmes' new persona, even for a second. It's great that she wears neutrals now, but people would have died. This person is of course referring to the two original photographs taken for the interview in which we see Elizabeth Holmes' new style. She really thought that all she had to do was trade in her turtleneck for a Target sweater, and then everyone would just magically forget about her controversy. Ladies, get yourself a man who loves you as much as the New York Times loves rehabilitating the reputation of white-collar criminals. It really does come across as some sort of weird pseudo-romance between the New York Times and Elizabeth Holmes' current privilege. But there's even less chemistry going on here than there was at Theranos' laboratories. Responding to the author, this person said, "You spent a lot of time with Elizabeth Holmes and got conned, just like her board, her investors, and her employees. And at least none of those people knew she was a fraud. At this point, if you believe anything that comes out of Elizabeth Holmes' mouth, that is on you." This last tweet, though, I think is the most poignant. Pretty incredible to write a performatively angsty bazillion-word profile of Elizabeth Holmes without ever addressing the certainty that her lies would have killed people if she hadn't been busted, or the equal certainty that she herself knew this. The fact that the New York Times would platform someone like Elizabeth Holmes without challenging any of her assertions or even bothering to hold her accountable for her own actions is just sad. However, this is where things get interesting. It's pretty common for people to come together online and call out things that don't sit right with them, but in this case, it wasn't just the people. This article was such an affront to journalism that even other media outlets started calling the New York Times out for this. The New York Times' fawning profile of Elizabeth Holmes did not need to exist. There really is a special kind of annoyance that comes from something completely devoid of necessity, like that article. It's not even like it was a slow news week, because in 2023, something happens literally every 5 minutes. This Guardian article says in the subhead, the Theranos founder and convicted fraudster used a New York Times profile as a shameless PR exercise. If only other female convicts were given a first chance, let alone a second. I wish I could act surprised that they want us to have more sympathy for a former billionaire than they do for your average person, but my acting would pretty much just be on par with Elizabeth Holmes' Steve Jobs impression. By far though, this last headline was definitely my favorite. Cute! New York Times helps Elizabeth Holmes have her reputation before as she's set to serve 11 years behind bars for a horrific grip that endangered people's lives. The paper wants you to know she's also a devoted mother. Very cute indeed. So, yeah, Elizabeth Holmes in the New York Times, folks. Yay! She may be a rightfully convicted criminal, but hey, she's a rightfully convicted criminal with a family. A family that, by sheer luck, manifested at the perfect time to keep her out of prison temporarily. Except this is all ultimately pointless because her sentence still stands, so she will still be going to prison regardless. Nice try, Liz. But yeah, that's the video. Thank you for checking it out. Real quick before you go though, here's how you can get a shout out in my next video. So, all you have to do is guess who it's about. In the comments, tell me not just their name, but the reasons why you think they would make for a good deep dive video. I'm only going to give you a single hint. In some ways, this person kind of reminds me of Elizabeth Holmes. Now, I know that even with that vague hint, a bunch of people are still going to get it correct, but I'm just going to choose one correct answer and feature it in the beginning of my next video. And speaking of that, the next video is coming pretty darn soon. But yeah, as always, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for watching if you happen to make it this far, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.
Secret? Potentially? Nope. Secret.
Cover that. Alright, let's watch this. This is iDubbbz's latest video, which is a bit like a content cop. For those of you who don't know, iDubbbz threw the Creator Clash 2, and then there was a fighter that he pulled out from the Creator Clash. I don't really know the entire, I don't know all the people that are involved in it, but it's a bit like a content cop from what I understand. The comments are already unhinged. Let's take a look. I support iDubbbz. I support Anissa. They're wonderful people.
And you were a pawn in some game of 4D chess, and I think you found out that iDubbbz and Anissa don't play games.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Brief update, I am healed from Creator Clash 2. It wasn't like that. Alex was stopped.
Oh no!
Right there in the square, and
I shouldn't have jumped. I literally jumped over him. I should have shot and I jumped. I jumped because I'm a freaking gosh darn crazy person.
it was an amazing
Lord, Lord, why'd I jump? I don't know. The jump is the wood. Fucking didn't let me shoot him in the goddamn head. They're Russian. They're Russian. Stand back. They're Russian. They're Russian.
The reason I didn't address any of this sooner is because I was terrified of jeopardizing the success of the event. I was involved in this because Lisa and I didn't want to fuck it up for them. I felt like it would be very selfish if I was like, I understand public perception.
What is good, Yodie family? Damien Luck back with another banger. I am the original Fulcrum. Fulcrum, come in. Yodie King, feel me? And you best believe it, today I am back with another banger, you feel me? Hold up, I'm gonna play some cool math games real quick. But hell yeah, Yodie family, I'm just out here at Cheesecake Factory right now. I'm gonna be entering Babington City and stuff. And hell yeah, it's gonna be a great day, man. I love every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the support, bro. For real, for real. Make sure you guys give this video a like, comment down below, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Follow me on all my social medias at the top, you feel me? And hell yeah. Let's get faded in a hole, shall we? Oh, bro, I didn't even see you there, bro. I didn't even see it. Yeah, I just came in here, bro. Oh, what's up? What's up, hell, man? Oh, what the hell? I got the sipping tip too. Shall we? Cheers.
I knew I hit him. I freaking hit that Goomba. Top nuts, you little busker.
I might just mess around and get a pasta. What are you gonna get?
I hit this
bro.
flipping song.
I have no idea what I'm about to get. I might not get some on the lunch special. Hey, Panic just did this pretty fast. Nice. Faded in the hole at the goddamn restaurant, you feel me? Shout out to goddamn Louie.
We outside, we outside.
The goat in the building, you feel me? Real shit. Thank you, my friend. What'd you get to eat, family? Oh, that shit's hotter than a hoe. That shit hotter than a hoe.
Whoa, that shit burn my mouth.
Benjamin City, my friends. Shall we? Cheers.
That thing's hot.
I got the Korean fried chicken, you feel me? It looks fire. What the fuck? Gotta try this shit right now. Shall we? Cheers, my friends.
4 out of 10?
I'm gonna say a solid 8. That's good. It's not bad.
Chop nuts, you little bitch.
Huh?
He's hacking! What the hacking, dog?
Hey, can I tell you something, sir?
You got that lock on, bro. You got that freaking lock
Judge me.
on.
Okay, here goes nothing. Obliviated, 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 obliviated. That's funny. Yeah, that was the truth, man. That was the truth. Alright. Okay, here goes nothing. Obliviated, 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 obliviated. That's funny. Yeah, that was the truth, man. That was the truth. Alright. Yodie family? Yodie family? Yodie family, what's good, family? How you doing, bro? What's your name? Bro, my name's Ian. It's good to meet you, bro. You gotta say what's up.
Obliviated, 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 obliviated.
Fade in the hole, fade in the hole, fade in the hole, fade in the hole.
Yes, sir. Truthington, bro. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, bro. It's good meeting you, family. Yeah. That's just woke. Shit's woke. Yeah, that was the truth, man. Alright, okay, here goes nothing.
It was funny, bro. I saw this fool when he was walking over, he was staring over it. I was like, I have a feeling about it, because my homies don't believe that you're here.
Well, bro, how you got everyone here? Don't believe me, guy. I'm not.
We outside.
Appreciate you. Good meeting you, bro.
Hold on, bro.
Hell yeah, family. Could you help me too, my friend? I'm gonna send this to my grandma.
Yeah.
Send this one to my grandma.
Cheers to all the moms and grandmas out there, you know what I'm saying? Cheers to cheers, my boy. Oh, cheers to cheers, my boy.
I would have hit him too. What?
Oh.
Blinker City.
Blinker City.
Thank you, family. I appreciate you. Thank you for the help. Bro, I went to Blinker City. Goodness, bro.
That was a little bit much. That was like a little much all at once, but...
Holy shit, Yodie family, I love you guys. I just want to use the time of this video to let you guys know that manifestation is really real. I want to let you guys know, never give up, you feel me? I promise you guys won't fail if you guys never give up, you feel me? Like, keep it pushing, my friends. All we have is the present moment and shit, you feel me? I just want to let you guys know that every single one of you guys is valuable and important, you feel me? That's all I give a fuck about doing with these videos, just letting you guys know the truth. Doesn't matter what people think about you, and all we have is the present moment. Real shit. Real shit.
Hey, I know I'm super faded, bro. That was beautiful. You can't be a normal person to do this.
Nah.
You gotta like mentally just be in like a little different of a space to even be taking this kind of risk and to be like, yeah. Everybody else will be like, no, my job, my family, the people, and like, what are they gonna think and what are people gonna say and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
For real, for real. Hopefully you guys heard that shit. That shit was woke, bro. It doesn't matter what people think, bro. Like, it absolutely doesn't matter, you feel me? Because we're all dealt with these certain cards, you feel me? It doesn't matter who you are. You just gotta keep it pushing every single day, man. Make the most out of the cards you're dealt with, for real, for real. I'm not the tallest person on earth, you feel me? I'm not like the most big person on earth, you feel me? But I'm a human being. I'm trying to show you guys that this shit is possible no matter who the fuck you are, you feel me? I'm this skinny Chinese kid, bro. You feel me? Yeah, Yodie family. So yeah, perhaps necessarily.
Perhaps necessarily.
Day, all I can really say is
obliviated. Fulcrum. I'm in. Yo, Yodie gang. Yodie gang. Yo, obliviated. Cheers me, Tins, my friend.
Solid 6.5, bro.
Alright, hey.
Yeah, I'm a bot.
B. Wow. Go B if you have the ball.
Wow. Excuse me, my friend?
B is clear, come on.
Did you want to take a trip to Benjamin's?
On my way, brother.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
This is me going right now.
Cheers, my friend.
You really was like wanting to do it.
Full attention now.
So fucking wired right now.
Obliviated.
Nice. I'm stoned. See, I'm more chill, just stoned. You're silly.
Thank you. Today's Sunday.
Any moms in the chat? Any moms?
Any what?
It's moms. Any milfs?
I'm a mod.
I'm a mod. Here, bro.
Mod I'd like to fuck.
Oh my god, dude.
Unless
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude.
the cutest mod around, unless.
It's a shame I learned you're all autistic on the last round.
A little. But if you act like a fucking
Dude, butthole?
barbaric ape, you have the most fun.
You guys want to go butthole? Rush butthole.
Bro. Grab my butthole, bro. Grab my butthole.
Buff rush ramp.
Rush butthole, rush. There's one in secret. You guys feel like Chomp Nuts is hacking?
Planting B.
Go butthole.
LCD does not exist.
On the final round.
Good game. Butthole.
Butthole plays.
Butt plugs?
Butt plug gaming.
Unless
Butt plugs?
Mother's Day butt plugs? Anyone?
You can do the thug shaker, right?
Sus?
Rump shaker. You can do the thug shaker, right? I'm gonna spread that just with my cheeks.
Yo, we out here, Holmes. Obliviated.
Excuse me, did you want to take a trip to Benjamin City? Yes, sir.
my beautiful face. You ruined it.
But hell yeah, Yodie family, make sure you guys drop a like on this video. I'm just obliviated. Food real quick.
Obliviated, 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 obliviated.
I fucking those songs. I'll be back. Mom? 씨발 개새끼야 알았어? 아 씨발 fucking 씨발 병신 새끼야 개새끼야 말은 많이 알았어? Oh, what's up to watching? Or maybe that's not too. Let's see. Oh, is that another person? What's up, my guy? Unless you're just watching for the fun. 알았어! 씨발, 씨발.
Have a good one, Yodie family. It was good meeting you, bro. Woodington City? Faded.
Faded.
I'm faded.
I'm faded in a hole. Faded in a hole. Faded in a hole. Faded in a hole. Faded in a hole.
I'm faded.
Faded in a hole. Faded in a hole. Faded in a hole. Faded in a hole. Faded in a hole.
What's up? I'm faded. I'm faded, my friend. Yo, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's up?
How you doing, bro?
Yo!
What's your name?
That's good.
What's good, bro?
Yo,
Ian.
that's good.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yo,
nice to meet you. You want to say what's
Yo,
up
what's
to the
up? We're a
video?
big fan, bro.
Faded in a hole. Faded in a hole. Faded in a hole. Faded in a hole. Faded in a
What you
hole.
guys up to?
You just skating?
Skating and shit?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, we just chilling, we eating and shit. Alright, Yodie family, so we just finished our meal, goddammit, you feel me? Got so obliviated in the goddamn restaurant. It was a great time. Shout out to Mr. THC. Hell
Look
yeah,
at the
bro.
eyes, guys.
Bro, you
The
could-
eyes don't lie. The eyes don't lie.
Bro, we gotta do another live stream soon. That shit was legendary.
Hey, yo, I was mad awkward on the first one, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that live stream was legendary,
Faded,
bro.
you
That
feel me?
live stream was legendary, bro. That live stream was legendary.